Welcome to another edition of Team Hotel TV. Guys, we are at the end of the regular season. Finally here. We are at the Flex Week. First time ever. We do the Flex Week here. As you can see, for this marathon, some of the frauds were not able to come out today, Leo and June. But we have guys filling in for them. We got Don, Berto, and Chris. And
if they pay for me, they're going to get my foot up their rear end.
And we're
What
live.
the
And
heck?
thank you very much. But so first game we have is gonna be the Eagles and the Falcons. This game has a ton of playoff implication going in. The Eagles are coming off a tough loss against the Cardinals, where they led for much of the first half and then let the Cardinals come back and win. Was a devastating loss, and the Falcons had the lead over the Colts late in the game and were unable to pull it away. There were some complaints from the Falcons about some pass interference that maybe not have been called, but either way, they were unable to get it done. So Chris, what do you have on the Eagles and Falcons?
Yeah, what's interesting is 3 of the 5 matchups we have this week all played in week 4, which was interesting. And so week 4, Eagles and Falcons played each other. The Eagles actually beat the Falcons 20-13. And the Falcons, if they win, they're in the playoffs no matter what.
Hey.
If they lose and the Seahawks lose, they still are in the playoffs. I think it might be the first time we had a playoff team with only 2 wins. If they lose and the Seahawks lose, they could get into the playoffs with just 2 wins. I don't know.
But what if they lose and Seahawks win?
Seahawks would actually because of head-to-head tiebreaker. Seahawks would actually get in. Eagles. What's interesting about the Eagles is every game has been close this season when they won, except for when they played Pac-9 and Colts. So this is a young team. This is a team, like I'm saying, is important. What's important about this team is not what's happening this year, but what's going to happen in the years to come, because they're building a foundation that's going to be a strong team. I think they're very young and they're making some mistakes and things like that, but I think they're hungry. The Falcons, on the other hand, I can't figure these dudes out. I can't figure them out, right? They beat the Cardinals and the Jags, right? 2 elite teams, but then they get their butts kicked by everybody else. Every game was close except the Seahawks. They lose to the Seahawks. They get blown out 32-13. So these 2 teams, the Falcons, I can't figure them out which team's going to show up. They could be extremely good. The Eagles, they're a young team. They have some injuries, so it's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, I mean, speaking about injuries, you got Dave, kind of banged up, hurt his knee, unsure if he's going to be able to play this week. Might be smarter for the coaches to actually let him rest up if there is any kind of complications with his leg. With that going in, Berto, what do you feel about the quarterback match? I'm not sure who the Eagles would put in the backup because they had Ike come in before, but I haven't seen him in recent weeks. I think he's also injured. So what do you think about the Falcons' chances with Dave not playing?
Well, the Falcons could win this game if Dave's not playing, because Dave is the real impact of their team. So Ant came in when Isaac was doing a little bad. So Ant came in, he was doing good against the Colts. And I think if Dave do not come this week and Dave do not play, the Falcons will win this game.
So who do you think the Falcons should play at quarterback, Don? Seems like they've been kind of tussling between Isaac and Ant. You think Ant's going to get the play this week, or you think they'll go back and forth, or should Josh just kind of ride with the hot hand?
Should be Ant.
You think Ant?
Yeah, he's hot. Like he took the lead on us.
So what happened? So Ike came in to start the game. He was okay, I think, in the beginning, kind of cooled off, and then Ant came in and gave him a little bit of a better
he
start.
gave momentum.
What do you think is about Ant that separates him a little bit from Isaac? Do you think it's just mobility, able to extend the play?
Mobility and extend the play, and he has a better arm. He throws deeper.
Confidence.
So he throws a little further, you think, than Isaac? Yeah, it should be pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. Any idea if you guys think would play quarterback for the Eagles? Jahad, do you think he might get a shot?
Third string.
Or look, my thing is this: the Eagles got a lot of talented receivers out there. Why not give it a try with Henry? Henry did it in the summer camp,
For the
and,
5
and,
games
There you
before
go.
he
and,
was
and,
suspended.
and he did good.
Henry.
So
Yeah.
why not?
I
Henry is the
threw that out
answer.
there.
Henry for QB.
Henry is
Let's
the
go.
answer. Put Henry
threw
out there at QB, and y'all will win this game by far.
Can Henry be the Kevin Cobb of these Eagles
Yes,
here?
facts.
You think maybe Dave's out for the
Henry
season?
could-
Henry comes in.
Henry could be the Nick Foles of the team.
Now, real quick, I think the Eagles, the highest they can move up is to the 6th seed, and I think and they need a lot of. I think the only way they do that is actually if the Texans lose and you guys get bombed a little bit, they pass you in the power rankings. You would move down to 7 if they won. Do you think Eagles or Falcons, if they make the playoffs, have what it takes to upset one of these top 3 teams?
I don't think so.
It usually happens every year.
Falcons, yes. Eagles, no.
So you think the Falcons
Because
are a hot
Falcons
shot?
play crazy. I mean, they beat the Cards. They
Is
beat
that-
the Jags, both good teams. You
I
know
feel
what
as though
mean? So-
when they play a good team, it's like
They play to their competition.
yeah
They have a
they
competition.
play to their highest level.
So
But
freak,
when they play-
freak thing could happen.
So
I
when
mean,
they
there's
play
always
a
freak
corny,
thing.
when they play exactly when they play like a team that's like they know that they can match up with them, and it's like not that really of a good like they play to
To
their
their
level.
Right, real
So-
quick, did you guys see that? I know you saw it. That play right before halftime,
Oh my
touchdown to Tariq in the end zone. Not sure.
Twice.
Did that make,
Twice.
Did that make the top
Twice.
10?
No, it did not.
Yeah,
I
it
know
did, it
It
did.
didn't make the top 10?
Twice, 2
What a
losses.
play. I don't want to say who was underneath there. I know Namdi was involved somewhere, but a couple guys.
Namdi B-Hop, I'm snitching on everybody. Namdi B-Hop, all 3 of their safeties, they all got malls
And
back
they
there,
also
man.
have another mammoth wide receiver over there. I don't know the tall one. I'm not sure what his name is, but I know he's ginormous. He's another guy that could
Whoa.
voice a problem for the Eagles. But hey guys, well we're saying give Henry a shot. Let's go.
Henry for QB.
Let's say Henry plays quarterback. Dave sits and rests this week.
Yeah.
Chris, what's your score?
Well, like I said, week 4, the Eagles won 20-13. It's hard to beat a team twice. I think the Falcons are hungry and hungry dogs. You know what they say? They're hungry and they keep going. They fight
eat more.
They eat more. But anyway, I think the Falcons are going to win this one, 2013.
2013. What you
Yeah.
got, Berto?
I got if Henry played quarterback, they will win 32-19.
32-19.
Yes, but if Dave do play, and then if his leg is hurting him, and they put Dave in that quarterback, the Falcons will win 25-19.
25-19. You got 2 scores. Okay.
Piggybacking off Chris,
Uh-huh.
the Falcons are hungry. The Falcons will win 26-6.
Well, this is their playoff line
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I mean,
Playoffs. This is
the
it. All
Eagles-
seasons right here.
I know the Eagles have been an up
Falcons
and
will win
down,
by 20.
an up and down team all year. I do have faith in Henry that he can compete, but
Henry for
I
QB.
think that with the season on the line for the Falcons, I think they will come up on top and they will win this game. I say 22-19. But that will have it. That's for your first game. Make sure, hey guys, family day. Come bring your families, moms, sisters, pops,
Aunts,
brothers, every
aunts.
aunts, whatever, uncles.
Grandmas,
Bring them all out.
bring the grandmas out.
Abuelas. Check